So drawing from our previous frame used to do the stick-on titanium padarms, today we're going to use the same frame, just do a temple alteration on this one. We're going to be applying a cable temple to a regular temple. In order to do this, we're going to have to cut off the actual temple tip. First of all, what we need to do is to remove the plastic temple tip, and what we're going to do is just heat that up first. Just apply heat relatively evenly on both sides. That would be ideal. Don't have to get it too hot, otherwise you're just going to burn your hands. But right now, you just make it warm so that it's malleable, and just bend it so that it no longer has the curve. And really, the curve is what keeps the temple tip on. So right now, we're just removing that. Once we have it at relatively straight enough, and it comes right out. Now, once it has been removed, what we're going to do is we only need approximately 1 centimeter's worth. With the cable temple tip is hollow up to about 1 centimeter, and that's really all the space that you need. So we're going to reserve another centimeter on the temple tip, and the rest we're just going to cut off. In order to cut, we're just going to be using again the PL214. We're not going to cut directly right away. We're going to do a little bit of crimping first. And what crimping does is just to dent the actual temple. And we're going to just keep on denting it so that it doesn't actually damage the jaw as much, or the cutting jaw, that is. So as you can see, there is a small dent there. And as we crimp, the metal is actually just going to get weaker, and there you go. Now, it's actually quite sharp there. And what we do need is a file, and we're going to be using a file to just remove the little burr on the very edge. It's quite simple to do. All you need to do is just run it over a couple of times, and that should get rid of any kind of sharp edges that the temple does have. And once that's done, looks like it's pretty good, we're going to be applying the actual cable temple tip conversion onto it now. When you're applying, it's good to give it some twists. That'll just make it a little bit easier to insert. You don't want it to be too easy to insert, because then it'll just fall off quite easily as well. So right now it's pretty stiff, and that's actually quite ideal. And that's pretty good right there. Now, quite simple procedure. Now we're just going to show you exactly all we need to do now is to reattach it onto the frame. And once that's finished, we're probably good to go. So we're first going to start off with the left-hand side temple. And this part is really just going over the motions. We're just reapplying the screws back onto the actual temple and reattaching. And finally, we have the finished frame with the cable conversion and also the actual padarm stick-on implants as well. So as you can see, the frame is completely finished now with implants, and we're all done.